Well, I am at Twin Branch Ramp on Yatesville Lake, someplace I have never been. I have no idea what to expect, but what I can expect to find is what? Trash at the ramp. I mean, it's not hard, people. There are trash cans right there. And if you're too lazy to pick that up and walk it over there, then you should not be at the lake. So I know I'm already starting out griping, but here you go. But anyway, I don't know what is here. This looks very shallow right here. A fella came down on the a four-wheeler, and I asked him if he fished here very much, and he said, yeah. I said, but not right now. And I asked him, I said, is it shallow? And he just kind of chuckled and said, very. So I'm guessing 2 to 5 feet deep. There may be a channel over there. I wasn't going to do informational video because I didn't really know what was here, but I will tell you, it's a long way to get here. It's about an hour's drive from Ashland, and I'm going to throw this in the trash can here because it's really hard to do. And let's get down the lake and see what happens. I suppose if you wanted to come bank fish here, I will give you some of the depths out here just where you could cast to. Again, it looks really shallow. And I hope that I come back and find my catalytic converter still attached. That it can be a problem at some of these more remote ramps. Hopefully not. But, you know, like I said, there's no one here, and it's a Saturday morning in August. So if you want to get off the beaten path, this is the place to come. But I don't know about catching fish. So I've had one guy come by on a four-wheeler, another car come down. So I don't know what they're looking for, but hopefully it's not my catalytic converter. You know what? Sometimes you just got to roll the dice and see what happens. So I'm gonna get out on the water here and let's just see what we got. Well, it's never a good sign when you have to start out with your paddle. Usually I don't. But judging by the layer of mud and undisturbed stuff on the ramp, this place is not used hardly at all. Maybe for kayaks, and I'm going to guess that's about it. Yeah, I'm right off the ramp here, and it's going to 3 foot deep, so I can get my pedal drive down here. 3.5 foot deep. So right off the ramp, it's, you know, it's 4.5 foot deep over here. So there's something here as far as fishability goes. Maybe early in the morning. I'm just guessing though, the remoteness of this place. I mean, if you come here, you ain't got a whole lot of places to fish. So all right, let's see what we can catch. Well, I've come down this entire bank, so you can see there's the parking lot area. There's a bench there, there's a picnic table there. I mean, and all that you could fish out of. The deepest spot I found was 5 feet. I went all the way over there against that rock face, and it's only about 4.5 foot deep there. So it's not deeper there. Toward the middle of this, it got to around 5 feet. But for the most part, you're looking at 3.5 to 4.5 foot deep. You know, there might be bluegill here, but again, if you come here, you're kind of limiting where else you're going to go, because to get here is a chore, and then there's really nowhere else to go that I know of. I mean, there might be someplace else to go around here, but I don't know. So if you're thinking about coming to Twin Branch Ramp on Yatesville, I just want to give you a little heads up on kind of the conditions here, possibilities to bank fish, which are limited, but they're there. A lot of weeds growing up here, so might be tough in the summertime, but you know, maybe in the winter might be better. I don't know. Hope that helps, and I'm going to go back to see if I can catch something. come right at me. There we go. First one of the day. Yeah, very nice. All right. Went Texas rig with him. And I'm going to have to work to get him out, but that's all right. That might be. I'm not sure if that's a 12 inch or not. Let's measure real quick, and then we'll get him free and back in the water. Well, let's see here. He would be in a tournament. Nope. No. I can stretch out 12, so that would have counted. So there you go. So there would have been a keeper, kayak keeper that is anyway. All right, guys. Well, there's first one on the board. So it's not a skunk today. Let me get him loose here. All righty. No harm, no foul. First one of the day. Thanks, bud. And there he goes. There's another one. A little bit smaller than that last one. So he would not have counted. Oh. Golly, tell you what, they're hammering this thing. All right, big boy. All right, well, shoot. All right. Well, all right, there's another one. Not quite as big. Let's get him out of here and try and catch another one. Well, he's not huge, but trying to do everything today. It's Ned rig this time. He actually chased that thing, which is pretty crazy. Well, all right. Another one in the boat. He's the smallest one of the day, but it's still a fish and it's still a bass. Let me get him unhooked here. Little feller, but he chased it up, so maybe I need to go to something different. We'll give it a try a little bit more. All right, buddy, thanks. I'm hoping this is going to come through in the video. There is a huge wasp nest right in front of me. Of course, you're like, idiot, why are you looking at it? I don't think I've ever seen one, actually, an active wasp nest. You can see it right there. They're right on the end of it. I'm not getting any closer. It's huge. I mean, it's as big as a football helmet, it looks like. Wow. I just happened to be going by there and thought, that looks like one of those nests you see like in a science class. Thing's huge, and now I'm going to get away from it because those wasps are getting active. But yeah, that is really cool. Something I don't think I've ever seen out in the wild. My next cast I put up into a tree and had to break the line, and it drifted me right back toward that wasp nest again. So I am getting out of here. Gee, Merry Christmas. It's like a magnet. Oh, well, I caught a tree and a bass. I think he's still, yeah, he's still on there. Well, that's pretty funny. I've heard of tree bass, but not an actual tree and a bass. Well, there you go. Well, that's, I guess I was fishing the kayak tournament. If that branch counted, that would be a big bass. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, dude. Okay, I'll get rid of that thing. Just a little feller, but still something. And it's more than I catch at my house. There we go. All right, little guy, see you later. A tree bass, an actual tree bass. All right. been a hodgepodge of a lot of stuff today. That's a little better one. Yeah, that'll be the best one of the day right there. Ah, dang it. Got a little belly on her. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, 12 and a half, so that's the biggest one of the day so far. Nothing huge, but we're still grinding away. It's 2:15 in the afternoon. All right, let's see what we can get here. Get her off here carefully. Alrighty, gotta learn how to get them out of the gut. So she's doing great. I'm gonna let her go. All right, see you, Lily. Whoa. Yikes. Whew. All right, thank you, dude. got a little bath shower. Yeah, he's probably about 10. They're still biting, and looks like the wacky worm is starting to become the preferred bait, so keep throwing the wacky worm. All right, bub, see you later. Oh, he jumped back in the freaking boat. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's bizarre and pretty funny. Dude, get out, man. I've never ever had that happen. Well, all right, it's the day of firsts. Just fishing right near the shore, and this one hit it. Feels like a little bit better one. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a nice chunk for the day. That might be the biggest one of the day so far. All right, dude. Ouch. Yeah, very nice. Some of these avocado have been very fat. They're definitely feeding well right now on whatever they're feeding on. Dang it. All right, let's see what we got here. Well, well, good Lord. All right, bub. Well, 12 and a quarter. All right. That would have been 3 if I were in a tournament today, but either way, it's good. It's happy. Oh, and he just kicked it out, so we'll let him go and live to fight another day. Thanks, bud. You didn't jump back in, at least. All right. Well, that would have been 3 keepers so far, which makes me feel kind of good. Let's try and catch another one. Oh, right up on the bank. Oh, dang it. That was the best one of the day right there. That was a nice one. Daggone. Right up on the bank. All right, well, maybe we're figuring something out. This is a little power bait. Power crawl? I forget what it's called now. Anyway, well, let's try it again here. God. You get that, I was like bringing it back to the boat. Well, this is a real steep rock face. Oh, shoot, sorry, dude. Real steep rock face. And, well, there you go, buddy. And just letting it cast right up against the rock face, let it sink down, and then kind of twitching it. And they seem to be hitting it pretty good. All right, try to get another one. Ah, shoo. There's another one. Wind's starting. Well, all right, dude. Wind's starting to kick up a little bit. So it's getting a little bit hard to fish the bottom, but we're making it. All right, there's another little one. All right, buddy, thank you. Just gonna jump back in the boat. Got this guy right off of a little stump back there. Yeah, he's a pretty nice one actually. There you go. All right. All right, bud. Let's get that out of you. Let's just see real quick. I don't think he's 12, probably about 11. But still, I'll take it after. Sorry, I'll take it after. As long as I've been waiting to catch another one. Oh, Lord. Let's see here. Yeah, right at 11. All right, buddy. There you go, bud. Acrobats and all. All right, there's one more. Try and catch one more before I head back to the truck. Well, the wind's died down for just a second, so I guess I'll close this one out. It's almost 5:30. I've been here for quite a while. So, Twin Branch Ramp in Yatesville, Kentucky. Worth it or not? I'd say yes. I mean, I've never fished here before, so what did I learn? Well, first off, the front part of it's very shallow. Like, I'm not quite around, I think around that corner is where my truck will show up. And it's 6 foot deep here. I think it was 4 foot deep over there. So I will come back here again. There were definitely some deep banks if you go on back around where I was. 20, 25, feet of water. So I think I will come back here. That's hoping that I don't have a catalytic converter missing. And if I don't, well, that's good. So there was one boat that came out. So this is very low pressure here, which is nice. And again, I never even made it to the main lake. This is a very long, I guess it's basically a creek. So, there's some spots I want to fish longer. I just didn't have a chance to because I didn't know where I was going or what I was doing. But next time I come, I will bypass all this shallow stuff and head to the deeper areas. I found a little bit of a thing where they like to have the crawl pattern bounce down about a 10 to 15 foot wall. So I caught several that way. I lost the biggest one of the day doing that. So but all in all, it was fun. The one downside to coming out here is it is very out of the way. It's almost an hour from Ashland. But that's only about another 15 extra minutes on my trip. It is a windy road, just know that. As far as bank access goes, I mean, yeah, you could come here and fish the bank, but as I stated before in the first part of the video, nothing more than about 4.5 foot deep. So very shallow. I mean, if you want to come here and fish for bluegill, but there again, you're going to be real limited because once you get here, there's no place else to go. So if I was going to bank fish Yatesville, I would head toward the main marina because you have got a ton of bank area and bank access there. But it was a fun day. I'm glad to get out. I'm always happy to be out. And I'll hopefully get out next weekend. I'm not sure what's going on next weekend. But I've fished, I mean, usually I don't fish July and August. I've fished just about every weekend in July and August. I had to take a couple of them off. And I've caught fish. So you know what? These dog days of summer, heck with that, man. It's been good. So like I always say, find something you love to do and go do it, because it sure does make life better. I have truly enjoyed today, and I look forward to my next trip out. I really want to thank everybody. The channel's gone over 100 subscribers, which blows my mind that it's done that. And it's only because of nice people like you. So just know you're very appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Whoops. Sorry, little fella. Whew. I felt him thump it. And I'll definitely set the hook on him. Well, that's the smallest one of the day, but still, it's bass and it's fun. I'm gonna fish onto the truck and hopefully I catch a few more. Catch him. I mean, that guy was tight on that log right there. All right, well, working our way in, catching a few as we go. It's a good thing. He's not very big. He's bigger than the last one though, at least. Yeah. All right, one more. Well, still catching. My truck's over there, so it's good to see it. But they're nothing to brag about, but they're still a bass, and I can't catch those at my house. So there you go. The little guy. Well, one more. He chased that thing. See out there's that, you can see that tree right there. He chased it out. All right, they're all small down here, but you know what? It's still a bass. Thank you, buddy.